Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping and Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about, hit the bell icon with all. Let's talk about the Darwin Awards. I really wasn't going to do a video on this, but after last night and then listening to Angry Prepper today and a few other people, I got to. I really got to. Now, for those of you that don't understand the Darwin Awards, these are awards given to people who are probably going to end their existence in extinction for stupidity. Now, what am I referencing? Well, we had a rainstorm here last night. Most of yesterday evening and stuff last night. I was at a convenience store. This young couple walks in and they're drenched to the skin. And I heard her saying how she was so cold. And she couldn't understand why. Because it's May. It's cold. So I kind of wanted to see what was going on. I was on my way home from work. They walk out and they crawl into a old K5 Blazer without the roof on it and no doors. Just netting across there for the door. And as I looked at it, I suggested, I'm watching my neighbor, he's another Darwin Award. I suggested, turn the heater on. May warm you up a little bit. She looked at me and she said, very politely and firmly, she said, it is on. What did they go into that convenience store and get? Frosties, Slurpees, whatever you want to call them. Oh, by the way, he was wearing a muscle shirt and shorts, and she wasn't dressed much better. Then this morning I ran over here to the donut shop to get I was going to get my ritual on Saturday is I break my rules and eat a donut or something. Since they didn't have what I wanted, I just passed and got a cup of coffee. And I'm sitting there talking to one of the regulars. And I'm telling them about the kids from last night. And we all kind of chuckling and laughing. One younger guy says, I'll bet you guys were worse than we was. And I said, oh no. No. We grew up in an era where if you weren't careful, your mom was going to put you in a snowsuit and your arm's going to stick out like the kid from the Christmas Story. Guys, I'm hearing stories right now. Matter of fact, I saw a story this morning of a couple who loaded about 30 gallons of gasoline into a tote. Now, let me say this, folks. Gasoline weighs 9.25 gallons per gallon. 30 gallons is really heavy. I don't know how they plan to unload that out of the back of that SUV, but they didn't make it. Apparently, they went to the same school that Rosie O'Donnell went. You know, she was the one that said she's never seen in history where fire melted steel. I wonder if she knows how it's made. But they burned up their high-dollar Hummer. Angry Prepper was showing today people loading gas into trash bags. Now I got a question for you folks. Since I use trash bags a bunch in a few things that I've done, how long do you think that gas is going to be before it eats through that plastic bag? An hour, 2, 4, a day? Like I said, these folks are really going. You know, it makes me think of Forrest Gump again. Stupid is as stupid does. So, with that being said, folks, I hope you have a great day. Be blessed. And remember, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. And folks, I am telling you right now, get as much protein bought now, because I have a hunch. I have a large hunch, seeing prices at the grocery store, that it's going to be hard to get. I did a video last week, I think, about 4 pounds of, the Biden administration wants us to go to eating 4 pounds of meat a year. They want to make sure they got more than enough for themselves. So, with that being said, remember, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and we out.